VHS video that pretty much it's a promo for when Pokemon was just about to get started here in the States. And I thought this was pretty cool because I've never seen this before actually. Let's have a look. Due to copyright claim from Shoporo blocking this video worldwide, this video has been edited.
You've been selected to receive the sneak peek about a phenomenon called Pokemon, a hit TV show, a Game Boy game, and loads of other cool things that are about to take America by storm!
There were no lies told in that sentence. There were no lies told in that sentence. There were no lies told. It's been going strong for all these years later.
Catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all!
A sneak peek at Pokemon.
Pokemon, the journey's just begun. Pokemon, more the better. Pokemon, Team Rocket's on the run. Pokemon, we're friends forever. You've got the power right in your hand. They'll evolve before your eyes. A world of magic at your command. You can be a master if you try. Pokemon.
Well, it all starts with the TV show September 7th.
Wait, whoa. This is Veronica Taylor. This is Veronica Taylor. She's a baby.
Nephew, Ash, he just turned 10, is the show's star. His dream.
That's so cool. This is goofy, but it's so cool. Like, yeah. Man, wow. Yeah, I was pretty, I mean, I like many other kids growing up at the time, were super young, and we never seen anything like it. A lot like Power Rangers, but those like steady media died too. But that's a whole other story. But again, it's Veronica Taylor.
Dream is to become a Pokemon master. This is no easy task. First of all, Ash has to capture all of these little Pokemon things. And they're pretty tricky.
See, remove Ash Bath Pidgeotto. Okay.
Each one is totally different from the other. And, are you ready for this? There are 150 of them. And you gotta catch them all.
Aww.
Wait, there's more.
Well, there's Brock. He's a good guy. Ash challenged him once at the gym in Pewter City, but now they're buds and they're on a journey together. And then Team Rocket, they're bad, really bad.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce.
I forget that Eric Stewart did not voice James at first, but it probably it was the other guy that does Giovanni's voice, thinking they were Ted Lewis. But I just remember, I think for me and like a ton of people knew that that they associate James's voice with with the Eric Stewart with James, because he played him for a very long time.
Denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse.
James.
They want to steal Pikachu away from Ash to fulfill their evil boss's diabolical plan for total domination.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Attention!
At your service.
Meow, Toaster.
Everything is proceeding exactly as I have foreseen. The Pokemon craze is sweeping the world. I want the three of you to catch me the rarest of all Pokemon, Ash Ketchum's Pikachu.
We've been trying.
Oh, then try harder. And you better steal Pikachu away from them soon, because the TV show's about to launch. And the Game Boy game, and the toys, the card game, comic books. Soon the whole world will be...
Yeah. There are no lots told.
Looking for Pikachu. Does anyone else know of our plans?
Only a bunch of kids who were lucky enough to get their hands on this video.
Well, if they don't play the Game Boy game or watch the TV show, they'll never catch Pikachu.
Pika who?
I was glad to find out that Ash's first Pokemon was in fact little Pikachu. And, okay, Pikachu doesn't like being transported in the Pokeball, and it doesn't talk much, and when it does, all it can say is, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Don't be deceived. These little cheeks unleash electric potential and electromotive forces equal to the difference of a constant current of 1,000 amperes when the power dissipates between points. Well, let's just say that little Pikachu can zap you.
Pika.
What I like best about Ash and Pikachu, though, is how they bonded. Loyalty. Now, there's a quality you can't teach in the classroom.
Yeah, from the first episode. We had several, we had several VHS. We had the toys. We had the toys. We had all the stuff I've been doing on my YouTube shorts. I've been showing like ones that just remind me of toys I used to have with it. My siblings and I used to have Pokemon. It was awesome. Of course, we had the VHS Pokemon Stadium. Which, by the way, I need to buy me a N64 USB controller so I can get back to playing Pokemon Stadium. Because I had a whole thing that I wanted to do until I accidentally spilled syrup on it while eating pancakes. Now that plan I ruined my own plan. But that is to say, I won't bring that back, and I won't bring the pancakes too. They'll just be taken. So they'll just be they'll be moved somewhere else. But anyway, the toys, the toys, the Game Boy game, the friggin' the N64 game, Pokemon for Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2, but that was a little bit later. Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Silver, pretty much the whole shebang for as long as we did it, and then it's awesome. And then like the first 3 movies on VHS, and then I watched Pokemon Forever on DVD. Yes.
Who's the redhead?
Misty met Ash when he took her bike to get Pikachu to a hospital. But he got burned to a crisp by one of Pikachu's electrical bolts. So now she's on the journey with them. But I don't see the point. Misty doesn't need Ash. She's got skills of her own. You should see her do battle with her water Pokemon. She really knows her strategy. She's even brave enough to take on Team Rocket. All by herself.
I guess I'm gonna have to take this into my own hands. You grab Pikachu and get out of here. I'll take care of these 3 clowns.
That's pretty big talk coming from such a little lady.
At least you're right about the pretty part. Thanks for the compliment.
Same voice actor. Rest in peace, Rachel Lillis. Just a lot of fun. I think she hammered up so hard as like Jessie and Misty too.
The girl thinks she's pretty.
I agree with her. I think she's pretty too.
Pretty pathetic. I'll show you. Pokeball, go!
The strategy.
To become a great trainer, Ash has to capture all of these amazing Pokemon creatures. And there's a lot he's got to know in order to catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all!
That's why Professor Oak gave him his first Pokédex. It's the newest model with the latest digital technology that will give Ash instant Pokemon information with greater clarity and better reception than ever before. I need to upgrade my model.
I am Dexter, personal Pokédex programmed by Professor Oak for the exclusive use of Ash Ketchum, a Pokemon trainer in the making. My function to illuminate and educate the young beginner to the ways of the Pokemon. My data banks contain all available knowledge currently on file for the 150 known species, with many more Pokemon still to be discovered.
Geodudes are really tough.
I'm partial to the fire element monsters.
This is a Pokeball.
In the world of Pokemon, 10-year-olds are eligible to become Pokemon trainers. Ash received his first Pokemon, Pikachu, from Professor Oak and began his long journey.
That's right.
That eventually, when watching this and then watching how it ended up, this is insane. This just like, I don't know, it's something about it that makes me all like warm and fuzzy inside because it's just so cool. It truly is.
I hereby declare to the Pokemon of the world, I will be the greatest Pokemon trainer, the greatest Pokemon master.
That's right, speaking into existence, because it was a long way speaking into existence. Homie spoke truth to power.
Of all time!
I like the fact that capturing a Pokemon takes real skill, real strategy. And Ash has always showed determination in class.
Hey, I see those Pokemon cards. I had a Skarmory from the Johto region. It had that. I can't even. It had that design right there. I remember that. And I think for my siblings and I, so those me and my friends in elementary school, there was like a whole circuit of like people like trading Pokemon cards. Like then of course that got banned, along with doing like the cross chop from like D-Generation X. And but then we somehow figured out how to get kind of like I guess like kind of like be under the radar of the school. So we was like trading with so I remember I got my brother to trade one of my cards for Dark Jolteon, and then the design of it looked cool. Let me see, look it up real quick. Excuse me. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I got this Dark Jolteon, which is awesome. I think this is it. I remember the Dark Jolteon, and then hold on, and then I got no. Yes, this is the one. Ended up getting that, and that was like much later, and that was it. And then, wait, no, I remember now, and I got hold on, Dark Night, because I got the Dark Dragonite after that. I remember, yeah, they got the Dark Dragonite. Oh crap, it's $180. I mean, to be fair, the Ding Dongs are legion, like. The ding dongs out there are legion. They're going out there trying to hunt down the shipping trucks for Pokemon cards. So it does not surprise me that they're gonna be scalpers. That's so annoying. But yeah, I remember having this too. Oh, the one I got. Hold on. Yes, I did have that. I did have that. I did have this card. I remember that because my brother, he had. Hold on, because we were opening Pokemon cards. I think one year for Christmas, and my dad got them for us. And no, I don't think this is the bingo right there. This is the one. Kingdra! He got that in the pack. Yeah, he got that out of the pack. And then I got the Lugia. Hold on. I got this Lugia. I was so shocked. That's the best part about it. That is the best part about it. Doing that. Let me see. And one I had, hold on. I legit did have Dark Charizard first edition. Yeah, I had that. Oh, hold on. I had OG Mew, and then I had a friend in elementary school. He gave me a Mewtwo, this specific Mewtwo, And the thing about it is that I remember my brother and my sister were like, "No, that's fake." It's like, "No, it's not. Y'all just jealous." "No, it's fake." I was like, "No, it's fake." And then I remember the way to determine that is if you were able to like see through the card, and it's like we were see through the card. It's like I had to call my friend. It's like the Mewtwo you gave me is fake. He's like, "No, it's not." It's like, "No, we're looking at it right now. It's fake," and it really was a fake card. It was like it didn't draw anything, but I guess the one he got was fake. If I remember correct, but that was the way to know that if you had that was the way to know. So we ended up getting that. I ended up like kind of switching those cards with him, and that's how that's the Dark Jolteon. I ended up getting Dark Jolteon, and into getting where you at? This guy, but it was this guy, but it was like this. I remember that. I genuinely remember distinctly. Oh, and probably my favorite card that we had at the time was, let's see. My favorite card we had at the time, hold on. Well, what was my personal favorite? I mean, I like them all, but the one I always like that lives rent free in my head is this one. This is the one. The Ancient Mew. So that is always cool. I remember because it was kind of peeling on the edges of the card, on the edges of the card. That just remind me like, yeah, that does. It's awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, this is a really fun little trip that I remember laying when I think about it. But yeah, this is really cool. Hold on, let's go back.
Do I think he's got what it takes to be a Pokemon master?
He does. He absolutely does.
Yes. Yes, I do. I think Ash can cut it.
To become a great Pokemon trainer, Ash must catch as many as possible by battling his own Pokemon against the other. Once the Pokemon has been weakened in the battle, Ash can catch it within a Pokeball. The captured Pokemon become loyal to Ash, who must choose the correct type of Pokemon to use when battling with another. Like a rock, paper, scissors match, it's all about strategy. There are 15 Pokemon types, including electric, flying, bug, grass, fire, and water, to name a few. Nintendo Power Magazine has a 36-page insert. The next 6 issues will have them. They're full of maps and strategies that will help you be a better
I didn't get those.
Pokemon player when the Game Boy game comes out. Versions red and blue. And here's a tip from Dexter. Collecting is the key. The more monsters you collect, the better trainer you will be. So if you read the inserts and watch the shows, you'll have what it takes to be a great Pokemon master.
It's on you, Trey. Prepare to lose, Troy.
And that's not all.
This is Pocket Pikachu.
It's like a precursor to like the Pokewalker.
I can exercise with it.
Yeah, this is a precursor to Pokewalker.
Give it gifts, even watch it sleep. I know there are 150 Pokemon out there, but is there really one more adorable than Pikachu? I don't think so.
This is a Pokemon strategy card game. Playing this card game can help you finesse your Pokemon training skills, and then show them off in battle with others.
I'm collecting the Pokemon beanbags and toys.
From the KFC.
I can't wait for the comic books.
Stay tuned.
You gotta watch Monday through Friday starting September 7th.
And be sure to look on your video's mailing label for the Pokemon TV showtime and station. And oh, that must be the Pokecar. And be sure to watch out for it too. 10 Pokecars will be cruising around giving away lots of free stuff. You can track where they are on your computer. www.pokemon.com.
To be fair, I I didn't know this either. we didn't know, but it wasn't coming to our town. No, you're gonna get chased off by a bunch of like territorial dogs.
Come.
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Remember, it's about strategy.
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Remember, you gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Oh my goodness.
Toys R Us, your Pokemon headquarters!
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Man, that takes me back. But my favorite of the original games are probably Gold and Red. I mean, because I remember I beat Pokemon Red in the dead of night. Like, we're talking like 2, 3 in the morning. I'd wipe the floor with the Elite Four, and then wipe the floor with my rival. And then I was so excited because I nearly shouted and woke them up. I don't know why. I was just a weird kid growing up. Like I say, goofy kid growing a goofy adult equal greater value. But it's just, it was a lot, man. It was a lot. But Gold, I loved it because I've talked about this in another video I did some time ago, talking about the Monster Brain, and I've talked about it. It was one basically like the Game Shark, but for like the Game Boy, that was specifically made for both Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Crystal. It worked all three. It worked on all three of them. So it worked on all three of them. And you could pretty much you could make any Pokemon. You could do any Pokemon with like literally any move. It's basically breaking the game like an omelet. But yeah, I've never seen this before. It's so good, and this is like really campy. And hey, it's a lot of fun. There ain't nothing wrong with camp. It's a lot of fun.